Hi guys, so this video is a pretty exciting one. It's something that I kind of came up with when I was recently doing a little shop online. If you guys watched my kind of beauty haul a couple of days ago / weeks ago, then you will see that I got this eyeshadow palette, which is the Morphe 350 dupe. Looks like this, and I just thought it would be a pretty fun idea to kind of show you guys how you can make the most out of this palette and put it to really good use. And yeah, so if you guys would like to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep watching. Firstly, I just want to start by saying that I know that my hair is such a mess right now. I need to get my roots done. Part of my roots are still pink because it really grabbed to the top of my roots, and the rest of my hair, like, it just didn't grab to. Some bits are yellow. I know it is so patchy. Hopefully I'll get it done soon, but I honestly don't know where to go that can kind of fix it. It is described on eBay as a dupe for the Morphe 350, and it does actually say on the bottom like 350 like it does on the Morphe palettes. It just has no branding on the front, and the layout and everything is exactly the same as the Morphe one. I do actually have a Morphe palette here to compare it to. I don't have the 350, which is why I got this one, but I do have the 35C, and if you kind of compare them, they are the exact same layout. And I did test these out, and the quality and like the pigmentation and everything is just as good as my real Morphe one, so who knows, I don't know. This cost me $9.99, I will link it down below. Obviously I have already done my foundation and my concealer and my powder because I can't really do that with this. Well, I guess I could try, but it wouldn't go very well. So I think I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I'm using this colour here, which is kind of like taupey brown colour, and then I'm also going to be using this one here to darken things up. It looks very, very dark on camera, so I'm using the lighter one first. In the pan, this colour looked really like ashy, but actually putting it on my brows, it is quite warm toned. So I'm just going in with the darker brown colour. This would probably work better if you had darker hair than me, but I'm just showing you that you definitely can use these colours to fill in your eyebrows. They're very pigmented and they kind of blend nicely into my brow hairs. So in terms of the actual eyes, I think I'm going to start by using this colour here as my transition colour, and I'm just using a fluffy Real Techniques brush. All of the brushes that I use in my videos are linked in the description box, by the way. And as you can see, these are really nicely pigmented. Like, I'm honestly so impressed with this palette. The only thing I feel like this palette is missing is a black colour. There are some dark browns, but there's no like actual black. I think that would be good. And then going in with this orange colour here, and I'm also going to add this into my crease. I'm going to go for a kind of, I don't know, really kind of autumny orange look, which would work really well for blue eyes. I feel like if you have blue eyes, you need this palette. And I'm just going to keep blending as I go. And then going in with the even darker orange colour, and I'm going to dip into a bit of this reddy sort of colour as well. Just so that I'm kind of going in colour order from lightest to darkest, so I can build up a nice like gradient. As you can see, I'm just adding the colours one by one, and I'm just slowly building up this kind of orange gradient. And then taking this colour here, which is a shimmer, and I'm going to try applying this with a brush, but I feel like it might work better with my finger. So that works okay with the brush, but I feel like it definitely is a lot more pigmented if you just straight up use your finger. Yes. So I'm just putting this like kind of all over my eyelid. It kind of reminds me of Flamethrower by Makeup Geek, but just not as intense. There are some really pretty shimmers in this palette. I'm just trying to decide which one to use next. I think I'm going to go for this shimmer here, and I'm just going to put this on the kind of inner part of my eyelid and on my inner corners. And then I'm just going to blend that out. And then just taking a little bit of this gold shimmer, wait, where did it go? This one right here, and I'm just going to put this kind of on the centre of my eyelid. I'm going to take this brown colour here and just put that into my crease, just to darken things up a little. And then just taking an even darker brown, and I'm just going to also put this on my outer corner and work it into my crease as well, just to deepen things up again. Okay, so I'm then just taking some of the orangey colours that I used on in my crease, and I'm just going to run them along my lower lash line. And then I'm just taking a bit of that darker brown Okay, so that is my eyeshadow pretty much done. I'm now going to do a bit of kind of eyeliner. I'm not going to use liquid liner in this, which is very unusual for me. I'm just going to take one of these eyeshadows instead. I'm taking this darkest brown in the whole palette, and I'm going to mix it with a bit of this one as well. And I'm just going to put this really close to my lash line. I was going to attempt to do like a wing, but I think I'll leave it. I think that will kind of just ruin it. So I'm now just going to go ahead and add some mascara. I'm using my Kiko Beauty Games mascara because all my other mascaras are running out. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to contour using this palette. I'm going to mix this colour with this colour. That's actually a pretty good contour colour for like pale people. Just using this to warm up my face a bit. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay, so I'm now going to use a very, very small amount of this colour here as a kind of blush. I'm literally just dipping it in a tiny bit, because this is obviously a very dark red colour. But if you just use a little bit, I think it looks quite pretty. Okay, so the next step is highlighting, and there's a few different colours you could use in here for highlight. There's a few kind of like shimmery colours around here. I'll just do some swatches of the potential highlight colours. There's a really cool, but I think it'll be too dark on me. This one on this finger here kind of is like duochrome golden pink, and then the other two are just kind of like foil eyeshadows. So these are the potential highlight colours. You can really see like the duochrome in this. It's like pink there and then it's gold. I think I'm just going to use the kind of palest shimmery colour. Oh my god. Oh my, that actually looks amazing. I actually think this is probably one of my most favourite makeup looks I've ever done. So the final stage is the lips, and obviously you could probably use one of these as a lip colour, but it would be pretty dry by itself. So I think what I'm going to do is apply a lipstick and then apply one of these over the top to give it a kind of like slight like metallic sheen type of thing. So for my lips, I have two different lipsticks here, which are both by Kiko. I've never used either of these in videos before. I've done them in a haul, so I thought I would use these today to kind of like show you guys what they're like. The first one looks like this and is in the shade Velvet Passion Matte Lipstick in 301, and this one has a really exciting like magnetic closure. And then the other lipstick I have looks like this, and this is in 610, and this one you have to like press and then it comes out like this, and it's kind of like a brownish sort of mauvey colour. I think what I might do is like mix these together, so I'm going to use the kind of like brownie mauvey one first. This actually smells better than my MAC lipsticks. Okay, so that is the first lip option. I'm just going to put a bit of this one in the centre. Okay, so that is what the two look like mixed together, and then just going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to go for a bit of a kind of like glitter lip because I know that is really in at the moment. I'm going to use a bit of this colour and then maybe a bit of this colour too. So that is the finished look. I am so impressed with this palette. I cannot believe it's only £10. You can literally use it to do your eyeshadow, you can use it to do your eyebrows, you can use it to contour, blush, highlight. Like, oh my god, like look at this. I think this palette is incredibly versatile, and if you have blue eyes, like you need this palette. It makes your eyes look amazing. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. That would be great. I will link all of the products down below, obviously the eyeshadow palette and the brushes that I used. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!